Hello, everyone. Welcome to Inside Talk Show. I'm Carla Elizondo. We are on Chapter 3, Part 2 of Neville Goddard's Feeling is the Secret. We're going to continue reading, and this is just the second part, and we'll be done with Chapter 3 already. I'll get started. Whenever you are in a state of mind, I should like to, but I cannot, the harder you try, the less you are able to yield to the wish. You never attract that which you want, but you always attract that which you are conscious of being. So you don't attract what you want, but you attract that which you are conscious of being, or that which you are, you feel you are. Prayer is the art of assuming the feeling of being and having that which you want. When the senses confirm the absence of your wish, so when we can't see it, we can't hear it, we can't feel it, it's not here from our five senses, see, hear, smell, taste, touch. When the five senses confirm the absence of your wish, all conscious effort to counteract this suggestion is futile and tends to intensify the suggestion. So really pushing and trying to pretend that it's not there makes it worse in the physical world. Prayer is the art of yielding to the wish and not the forcing of the wish. Whenever your feeling is in conflict with your wish, feeling will be the victor. It's not what we think. It's not what we hope, we dream, we wish. It's how we feel about that hope, that dream, that wish. It's not what goes on here in the thinking conscious mind. We can think all day long, and I'm sure all of us do because it's the truth. We know it in our mind. I have potential. I know I can be successful. I see myself successful. I can see it. I know I can do it. I envision it. I've always envisioned it. There's just something telling me. But if we feel like we don't deserve it, we feel unworthy, we feel inadequate, we're frightened, we're worried, we're scared, that will be the victor, the emotion of it. I put a post the other day of, the universe, God doesn't speak English, doesn't speak Spanish, doesn't speak Italian, doesn't speak, any other language. Words won't do it. Thoughts won't do it. It's the emotion. You're feeling the vibration, literally your body's in. We all feel each other's vibe. Is it in a low vibe or a high vibe? High vibes get us what we want. Low vibes keep us stuck, drag us down, dark and dense. So what are you feeling? And to change your feeling, these are where our paradigms and our deep subconscious beliefs, good and bad, lie in our heart of hearts. To change these, which are paradigms, which run all of our habits and just our constant behavior, to change that, there's only two ways. One is through an emotional impact, a real big life-changing moment, like something that happened on 9/11 or a car crash or anything you were affected by that was an impact right away. Your life has changed forever. That changes a paradigm or a habit, a habitual way of doing things, or a habitual belief, or just a deep ingrained belief can be ripped out from under you within a second. We've all probably experienced those things, but those don't come so often. We can't force those. We can't just whip those up out of thin air. So that's a rare case of how they're changed, or like a near-death experience. How we can change them and what we do, the program. The only way we can change a paradigm without waiting for these crazy, impactful, life-changing situations is through repetition. Taking the idea and repeating it over and over and over, impressing, because that's how anything was here. It was through repetition that you got those set beliefs. Or you heard something over and over, like, let's take a positive paradigm. You're so good at math. Wow, Carla, you're so good at math. Carla's so good at math. Carla's an A student in math. I hear it from my teachers. I hear it from my parents. I hear it. I am a great student in math. I'll probably get great results. It'll just encourage me, and I'll probably just perform, test better, be more enthusiastic about it, be confident about it, because I was given a positive paradigm around math. Negative paradigm around math. Oh, no one in our family's good at math. We're horrible with numbers. Everybody's on welfare in our family. That's just who we are. You'll probably get similar results, but to break the chains, break the cycle, change the paradigm, you have to auto-suggest, repeat to yourself the opposite of what you're told, which is hard at first. It's just like if you have a flabby midsection and you want a six-pack, it's hard at first, but once you get the six-pack, you just maintain it. Same with paradigms. I hope that made sense. All right. So I'll read this again. Prayer is the art of yielding to the wish and not forcing of the wish. Whenever your feeling is in conflict with your wish, feeling will be the victor. So if you think one way, but you're feeling another, the feeling will be the one that wins. The dominant feeling invariably expresses itself. Yeah. What's in here always expresses itself. No matter if we like it or not. Prayer must be without effort. In attempting to fix an attitude of mind, which is denied by the senses, effort is fatal. To yield successfully to the wish as an accomplished fact, you must create a passive state, a kind of reverie or meditative reflection, similar to the feeling which precedes sleep. In such a relaxed state, the mind is turned from the objective world and easily senses the reality of a subjective state. It is a state in which you are conscious and quite able to move or open your eyes, but have no desire to do so. He's kind of giving us an exercise we can do right now. An easy way to create this passive state is to relax into a comfortable chair or bed. If on a bed, lie flat on your back with your head on a level with your body. Close the eyes and imagine that you are sleepy. Feel, I am sleepy, so very sleepy. In a little while, a faraway feeling accompanied by a general lassitude and loss of all desire to move envelops you. You feel a pleasant, comfortable rest and not inclined to alter your position, although under other circumstances, you would not be at all comfortable. When this passive state is reached, imagine that you have realized your wish, not how it was realized, but simply the wish fulfilled. So once you get into this relaxive, meditative state, imagine that you've realized your wish, whatever it is you want. Imagine with your imagination, go there. Not how you got there, how it was realized, what had to come together, what you had to do to get it, just that you have it, period. Not the how, just the wish fulfilled. Just simply rest in the wish fulfilled, not the how. Imagine in picture form what you desire to achieve in life. Then feel yourself as having already achieved it. Thoughts produce tiny little speech movements, which may be heard in the passive state of prayer as pronouncements from without. However, this degree of passivity is not essential to the realization of your prayers. All that is necessary is to create a passive state and feel the wish fulfilled. Simply relax and feel good with images that you want. He's telling us right here, it's just so simple. You don't got to go anywhere. You don't got to pay anybody. You can do this right now today. Just get into a relaxed state. Shut your eyes, shut your senses. And it's not to rest or take a nap. It's just to close the senses off and go inside. And just feel how it would feel like if something you really wanted was already done. All you can possibly need or desire is already yours. All that you could possibly need or desire is already yours. You need no helper to give it to you. It is yours now. Call your desires into being by imagining and feeling your wish fulfilled. As the end is accepted, you become totally indifferent to a possible failure. So as the end is accepted, as you accept totally, fully that your dream has came true, as the end is accepted, you become totally indifferent as to possible failure. Failure is not an option. For acceptance of the end wills the means to that end. When you emerge from the moment of prayer, it is as though you were shown the happy and successful end of a play, although you were not shown how that end was achieved. However, having witnessed the end, regardless of any anticlimactic sequence, you remain calm and secure in the knowledge that the end has been perfectly defined. This is releasing the how, trying to figure it out. Yes, we have to take inspired action to get towards our goal. It's not just sitting around and wishing and it's going to fall in our lap. With a lot of this personal development work, the message can get lost. This is work. And the greatest work is mastering our own minds and our own thoughts, our own attitudes. Your attitude determines everything. Bad attitude, bad results. Great attitude, great results. But the attitude is just a composition. It's just an amalgamation of your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. Someone's attitude is a composition of their thoughts, feelings, and actions. Think of someone in your life who has a great attitude. They have great thoughts, they feel great, and they act great. Someone with a bad attitude, they got bad thoughts, bad feelings, bad vibes, bad actions. It truly is that simple. You're either on one side of the road or the other. There is no middle ground. You might think you're playing it safe or you don't want to get too serious about anything. Life is short. You must pick a side of the road. My good friend always tells me, pick a side of the road, because if you stand in the middle, you're going to get run over. It's the truth. You are on one side. Are you on the positive, optimistic, solution-based side? Are you on the negative, pessimistic, problem parroting? We were talking this morning about, yes, there are problems. Absolutely. And it's not bypassing or acting like, they're not there. It's, you only have to say the problem once. Then the rest of the conversation is solution-based. We don't need to dive into the problem. It's already happened. We need to figure out solutions. So I encourage everyone today, no matter if it's a personal problem, a social problem, whatever it is, let's talk solution. Recognize, yes, there's a problem, but what can we do? What can I do? What can we create? Forward movement. And through peace and positivity, that's what makes changes, not anger. And yes, we are all human and we have anger and outrage towards things. And it's okay to have that. We just can't dwell on that. That's destructive. Those are destructive emotions. They just are. Hate, anger, rage, fear, literally destructive emotions in our physical bodies and in our, bodies of states of people. Positivity, light, joy, hope, imagination, those are life-giving, loving, accepting, forgiving. Those are positive movements into the future, creative states instead of destructive states within ourselves in our own lives and then within the world in our communities. That was prayer, the second part of Feeling is a Secret, chapter 3. I really love that. I just always go back to how this opened up, which cracks me up. It says, prayer, the mind in prayer is in a state of relaxation and receptivity. I'm like, that's not always how I approach prayer. Relaxation and receptivity. It was tense, worry, and anxious, and I wasn't receiving nothing. I was just yapping. So it's shifted since, thank goodness. But yeah, this is just such a great chapter. And you can watch all the previous lessons. He really gives us great tools and tips of how to do this work. All of this is such rich material, and I love how Neville shares steps. And there's another book by Genevieve B. Rand, Your Invisible Power. She really gives great tips and tools how to use our imagination and how to go into these states. This is the real world. This is the real world. Everything else is a shadow of it. I am a shadow. I am just the receipt. I am just the old report card of who I've been for the past month. I'm hoping to have a better report card next month, but that's depending on the work I do right now. Inside, the inside work. It's an inside job. I love this. Any questions, please let me know. Click the link in my bio. I offer free calls every single week. If you want to hear more about what I offer or what courses, I teach 1 6-month course. It is so powerful. It'll reprogram all your paradigms. It really restructures how we see ourselves, our self-image. If you're not winning in life, if you're tense, if you're anxious, if you're stressed, this is the work you do. This is the work I did. This is what changed. It's the only thing that helped me personally, but it's helped so many people as well. So if you're interested in that, please reach out and I would love to meet you and tell you more about it or just answer any questions you have. So we'll continue with our reading tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful week. It's only Monday. I'm looking forward to this week and I hope you have a wonderful day.